right, guys, a little video today on the importance of the trail wrist in the golf swing. We got to make sure we actuate it and use it the correct way. It has a tremendous influence on the position of the club face at the top of the backswing and, of course, the direction of the golf club swinging, okay? If we get that club face in a poor position, face gets very open, get very, very steep. Yes, the right wrist, the trail wrist for a right-handed golfer here is very, very important. There's no question about it. A lot of people struggle here with getting their lead wrist, okay, too cupped during the golf swing. It's not normally too cupped at address, I will say that. If you've got a weak left hand at address, you need to strengthen it and show me some cupping at address. I can't tell you how important it is to run your hand down your left arm into your wrist. I don't want any of this at address. I want you running your hand into your lead wrist. Give me 2, maybe 3 knuckles on the left hand. Open club face for 80% of golfers is a massive, massive problem. So start off with a little bit of extension in the lead wrist and then use your trail wrist in your backswing to strip it, to start to remove it, okay? If that trail wrist hinges back on itself, palm down's a wonderful feeling here for most of you that roll the trail wrist open. Trail palm down in the backswing is going to start to strip the extension or cupping that you had at address with your lead wrist, and what that does, guys, it puts the club face in a much stronger position, so it's a little bit more close to path. What does that mean? A club face that's more close to path is going to encourage a golfer to swing a little bit more from the inside. It's also going to help you move your club into a space that's further forward at the point of collision. It gives you permission, essentially, to get your arms moving further forward with the support of your body. Anytime the club face gets open, we are actually forced to come over the top of the golf ball. We're forced to release the club very early or work way too hard to square the club face up. If you wonder why you come over it, it's because your club face is excessively open. Rest assured, that's the reason. So the feeling I have for my golf swing, I do tend to get a little too open with my face. I get a little too much cupping on my lead wrist. The feeling I have is that on the backswing, I'm giving these wrists a little bit of a head start. What you don't ever want is for your body to reach its destination too early and then your arms have to reach the destination too late. So give the wrist a little bit of a head start, okay? Feel like the wrist is hinging back towards the forearm, that trail wrist. And you can see if I do that, my palm is feeling a little bit more down. I'm going to start to get the toe of the club tipping forward, a little bit more in line with my spine. This will be very, very helpful for most of you that have this look. You know who you are, the ones that fan the club face wide open. And then from there, all I do, guys, is I get my trail palm from a down position, and I feel like, if you can picture this, the palm is pointing a little bit more up at the top, okay? If you do that, of course, this lead wrist is going to remain pretty flat. If the palm starts to face towards you, then the arm, the trail arm, is going to move internally. Now we've got the elbows separating, we've got this look at the top of the backswing, the club too far across the line. Now we're very steep as we start our downswing. There's nothing worse than a steep golf swing with an open club face. So look what this does down the line. If I can get my trail wrist a little bit more on top and then get it a little bit more underneath, can you see it actually puts the mass of the club more behind my hands? Not only makes my face in a stronger position, but you can see what that does. It encourages my trail shoulder to move a little bit more externally. In other words, keep my elbows a little closer together. We're not talking about jamming the right arm in against your trail hip, okay? We can add a little elevation. I've got no problem with elevation, but we definitely want to maintain a little flatter lead wrist if we can at the top of the backswing. Why is that important? Because it makes it easier to have a little flatter lead wrist at the point of collision, right? If that lead wrist gets very, very cupped at the top of the backswing, you've got to strip all that extension in a very, very short space of time. 0.25 seconds is not a lot of time to organize an open club face. The odds of you coming back in a strong position are going to be much, much smaller. So next time you're hitting balls, okay, trail palm down, trail palm up at the top of the backswing. That's going to organize your trail arm. It's going to get your face in a stronger position. You want to do a drill? How about you go 1, 2, palm down, okay, palm up, and then go ahead and hit it. All right, takes a bit of practice. Use a T. That's a good one. Then try the same thing without stopping halfway back, okay? Stop at the top. If you stop, you feel it. If you feel it, you own it. I'm going to feel palm up. It's going to strip all that cupping in my lead wrist. Let's go ahead and do that. Stop and hit it. fantastic drill. And the last one, using tees, guys. All right, quick TV time out. Want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for signing up for my Swing for Light golf schools. I've got one spot, just one spot left in my October golf schools, and I just opened some new dates in November. For those of you that are interested in creating more speed using less effort and finding a swing for life, looking forward to the opportunity of working with you in person. Get after it, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, trail arm only. Cannot express the importance of swinging with your trail arm and educating your wrist and arm. It makes the club heavier. The club is heavier, you're going to feel it more. It's a wonderful way to sequence the swinging motion of the arms with the pivoting motion of your body. You get quick with your body, you're going to have a problem. You get too slow with your body, you're going to have a problem. So it's a fantastic way to organize not just the face, but the sequencing of your golf swing. Talked about this on my channel. So make sure you grab your bicep with your left arm. Again, look at what I'm doing here. Hinging the wrist back on itself, palm at the sky at the top of the backswing, and let's go ahead and hit one with the right arm only. See how we get on. Obviously not swinging full out. Highly recommend that right arm only drill. So I hope that helps you guys understand the importance of the trail wrist in the golf swing. It really has a strong influence, not just on the face, but it has a massive influence on where the mass of the club is and how it puts the club a little bit more behind you and more on plane. Give those 3 drills a shot, guys. If you have any comments, reach out. I always get back to people. If you want to share this, think this could help a friend, go ahead and do that. And thank you so much for pressing that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. We'll talk to you next time.